Welcome to a Fallout 76 episode. Today is September 24th, 2020, and a new Inside the Vault was just released. So let's step inside the Wasteland News Network studio for all the news. In last week's Inside the Vault, we shared a look at what's headed your way through December with an updated roadmap and community calendar. The Steel Dawn update is coming towards the end of this year, and it will bring new features, quests, and more to the game. We're excited to get a head start on hearing what you think about what's next for Fallout 76, so we're planning to kick off our next iteration of the PTS next week with our new Camp Shelters feature. I'm very excited to be able to get back into the PTS and show you all what this Camp Shelter system will look like. Initially, the Steel Dawn quest content will not be available in the PTS, though we plan to add it in the coming weeks. In the meantime, you may encounter a few NPCs who have a temporary robo-voice. So let's read on to learn more about camp shelters in the PTS. Building in Fallout 76 is an area of the game that we know many of you are passionate about. We often hear requests from the community to give players more opportunities to construct awesome creations, and camp shelters are going to do just that. All you need to do is build the door to your shelter in your camp. Then you'll gain access to an instanced underground location with a separate build budget from your main camp that you can build into your heart's content. Wow, that's awesome. Shelters will come in varying sizes, layouts, and styles, and we're looking to playtest 3 different types in this upcoming version of the PTS. You can have one of each type in your camp, and each will have its own budget. We're also going to remove material requirements in the PTS so that you can let your inner interior designer run wild without needing to spend time hunting for components. Oh, that's fantastic. Shelters will be the only new content available in the PTS at first, so we can focus playtesting feedback and bug reports on that feature. In the weeks that follow, we're planning to bring additional content like the Steel Dawn questline so that you can share even more thoughts with us about the Steel Dawn update prior to release. So keep an eye out on Fallout.com for more details about the PTS, including the start date. Last week, they released the Wasteland update, and it brought some significant changes to Fallout 76 with the addition of my favorite, the daily ops, legendary perks, a new season, the scoreboard, and of course the Wasteland update. We've been reading a lot of community feedback since we released Wasteland, including the thoughts you've shared with us about mid-level characters facing a more difficult Appalachia following the update. We agree that the mid-game has become a bit tougher, so we're performing a balanced pass on many mid-level creatures to help smooth out difficulty jumps in combat for these players. Not every creature needs adjustments, however, some will have their health, damage, or resistances tweaked, while others will receive tuning in 2 or 3 of those areas, so we'll have to see how that works. Overall, these changes will help improve the experience for characters on the road to level 50, and we really appreciate all of the great feedback that we have received. And this hotfix will happen on Tuesday, September 29th, and it will also include a few bug fixes in addition to the Wasteland adjustments just mentioned. And yesterday, Meat Week returned for another week or second helping, so if you're interested in doing this event, it happens at the top of every hour, just a little bit west of Vault 76. That's the actual meat cook, and all over the map are the Primal Cuts event. And when you retrieve Primal Cuts off your kills at the end of each of the events, you can turn those in at the meat cook for script. So Meat Week will conclude on Monday, September 28th. So thanks so very much for watching, and see you out in the Wasteland.